Hey everybody, this is Ryan, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Terraria. Alright, so I've made it back to the house. Gonna close that door so the slimes don't jump in, except the guide's gonna go open that one. Alright, now the guide's obviously being kind of annoying for leaving the doors open, but like I said, the guide does serve a purpose, and I want to show that really quick. So what you do is you go up to him, you right click on him, and you have these options. We're going to click on crafting. And what you can do is you can place any item that you have in your inventory into this spot right here. And it shows you everything that you can make using that item. So sand probably wasn't the best because the only thing you can make is glass. We'll do iron bars are a wonderful example. Okay, so these are all the things that use iron bars. See, it's a pretty long list. Here's all the tools, the armor, some vanity items, some items that you actually need, like this sawmill. You need this to make a bed. There's a bookshelf, a couple other things. So that's what the guide is good for. So he definitely does serve a purpose. The guide is useful. I enjoy having him around, except for when he leaves the door open and slimes get in. Alright, so we've been finding a ton of silver. So we are going to convert all that to silver bars. And we're going to see what we can make. Go ahead and do the copper. And the iron. I believe I put some silver bars right there. Alright, we have 37. Man, that's a lot for this early. Okay, we have to be within range of these items over here, and this is everything we can make. And we can see, okay, so a sword is going to take 8. The big things I would like to get are some armor on, but they are going to take everything I have. Well, the sword isn't that big of a deal because we already have an iron sword, but I would like a silver pickaxe. I can't deny that. So we're going to make a silver pick. I have no need for this copper stuff anymore. I'm going to throw it away. Hey, and we can still make some silver pants. Alright, look at that. Look how sharp those things look. We look amazing. Alright, and we are going to make some copper chainmail as well. Alright, there we go. Look at us. And our amazing little hat and our silver boots. Man, we look good. Alright, see if there's really anything else to do. Guess we can make some more torches while we're here. One thing we should go ahead and make. Do I not have enough? I might not have enough iron. Oh! I'm trying to think how to make a table saw, I believe it's called, and you need iron chains for that. And this, once again, this is where the guide comes in handy. Make an iron chain, we put it there, so you can bunch of stuff you use iron chain for. But this is what we want, a sawmill. So we need 1 iron chain, 2 iron bars, and 10 wood, which we should have now. And there it is. There's sawmill. Put that down. Get out of the way. Alright, and this allows us to make a loom, which I wanted to make. Put that down there. The loom allows us to make silk. Oh, I don't think that's enough silk. Oh, it is. And that allows us to make a bed. Alright, so you can see how everything just kind of works together there. Make a bed, set my spawn point. Now every time I die, every time I start the game, be right here in my wonderful, cozy little home. Alright, so let's go ahead and venture out. Now that we got some new pants and a new shirt and a new pick. That's a big thing. You're going to notice how much faster, especially a silver pick is than a copper pick, since we skipped the the iron version. Alright, going along. Now that spot wasn't the greatest to mine at. Yeah, we found some good stuff, but we couldn't get very deep. So we're gonna try to find a new one. And get these eyeballs to quit chasing me. One of the things I like to do for my hotbar is I always put the same items in the same spot. So I always have my sword in spot number 1. I always have my pick in number 2, torches in 3, hammer in 4. That way, if I need something... Did I skipped a whole bunch of iron right there. That way, if I need something really quickly, I don't even have to look. I know exactly where it is. And definitely saved my life more than once. Alright, get through all this. You can already see the difference since we have a better sword and better armor, that night really isn't that big of a deal now. You know, we get down here. When we first started and we had our weak little copper sword, you know, night was a pretty big problem. But not anymore. We're growing up so fast. Now, one of these nights coming up, I imagine will be pretty quickly. Usually happens pretty early in the game. You get a blood moon. And when that happens, you get a lot of zombies, a lot of eyeballs, and the big fun thing is that they can open doors. So that's something fun to deal with. Alright, get along here. I forget what the chances are of a blood moon happening. I think it's like, I want to say 1 out of 20, but I think it's more common than that. And you can get blood nights on multiple nights in a row, which is really annoying. I kind of wish they would change that. I've gotten 3 or 4 in a row, and it's not fun, especially when you're at a higher level. A blood moon's just a waste of your time. You can't really go out and do much because the enemies are everywhere. You know, at a lower level, it's a challenge, but not at a higher level. Alright, so we're just gonna keep making our way across here. Hopefully find a good place to get down and find some more minerals. We haven't found very many chests yet, and we really haven't found any gold chests. There's some really cool items in this game. My absolute favorite item is called the Lucky Horseshoe, and what it does is it lets you fall from any distance and you won't die. Unfortunately, we won't be able to get that item for quite a while. You can only find that on floating islands. And on top of that, you need a special key that you can only get in the dungeon. And to get into the dungeon, you have to kill the dungeon boss. So it's going to be a while before we can go get my favorite item. But we will get there eventually. Alright, all these zombies. So, I mean, here's kind of the question, like, did this world have a zombie apocalypse? And that's why everything's kind of destroyed, you know? Because when you kill zombies, we haven't got one yet, but you kind of get your first accessory from a zombie. It's called a shackle. So, therefore, wouldn't it make sense that people tried to, you know, control the zombie apocalypse? Is this game actually, you know, just a zombie apocalypse game? I think the folks at Dead Island should be worried that this game is gonna be more popular than theirs. Hey, another star! Except we have 3 demon eyes to deal with. Alright, that is 2 floating stars. Here's the desert that I mentioned earlier. Man, they're not finding a lot of ways to get down underground. You know, there's always another way. Maybe we'll do that next episode, or if we can't get across this. Is, you know, dig straight down. You will definitely get underneath that way. Oh, I saw that coming. Yep, you fall down there because you're an idiot. And I will jump across. So glad that we could hang out like this, Demon Eyeball. I hate cactuses. Cactuses are like my absolute bane in this game. Oh look! Another floating eyeball. That's great. That is just really great. Come on. This is why I hate floating eyeballs. It's just because they won't come down so you can kill them. I heard a star somewhere, but we're gonna keep going. Oh yeah, more floating eyeballs, great. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Just fight a whole bunch of floating eyeballs. Cobweb, always want to pick that up whenever you see it. Another lens. You know, we could almost summon that first boss. We probably have 5 or 6 of them now. For that first boss, you really need a good ranged weapon, which we don't have yet. So, I don't want to do that yet. And he really doesn't drop anything, if I remember right. He kind of drops some okay items, but not like the second boss. Second boss drops shadow scales, which you use to make shadow armor. He's definitely worth your time. Make our way across here. Ooh, 2 stars. Ooh, look at that! 2 stars. We are cooking with gas now. I'm gonna go ahead and jinx myself and say how amazing it is that I still haven't found the corruption. Come on. Come on. Alright. Really wish it'd just hurry up and get to be daylight out. As much fun as it is killing these zombies that have absolutely no challenge. Oh, look, another one! Great! So glad you can make it. By the way, I was being sarcastic. I was really hoping you would fall. Another star. Oh! Is it gonna disappear? Are we gonna make it? We're gonna make it! Oh, we got it. Stars disappear as soon as daylight hits. And we didn't make it by much. There's the music change. I love this daytime music. It just makes me happy. You know, it just reminds me of all the, you know, like the Final Fantasies that were like this game. Oh boy, this was deep. This was a lot deeper than I wanted it to be. And we got some friends waiting on top. You can actually make a potion that summons more enemies if you're not satisfied with the level of challenge. Once again, using this dirt as a bridge. You make a lot of bridges before you get some of the other items. A lot of dirt bridges, a lot of stone bridges. There's some sunflowers. Those were what I was looking for in the first game, and we're gonna take them just in case we come across that corruption. All right, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. We're definitely making some progress in this game. We're getting some good armor, finding some good items. And we're going to keep on exploring. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.